Hi guys, welcome to another video. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to install Python on Windows. So let's get started. First of all, you're gonna need to search for Python on Google. You're gonna go to python.org, the website. Gonna open up here. So this is pretty much the basics of it. I'm just gonna say real quick that if you guys are trying to use Python, there are multiple versions of Python, and nowadays the most used Python version is the 3.7. October of 2022. When you watch this video, it might be that the 3.8 or 3.9 version of Python will be the most used. But nowadays, the minimum requirements for most libraries and programs to run in Python is 3.7. So I'm going to install that. Right here, we're going to go to downloads and go to the tab Windows. Oh, here you guys can see the latest Python 3 version, which is the 3.10.7. And I'm gonna go to the 3.7. We're gonna have to search here. There is a bunch of versions, and we need to specifically look for the 3.7 list. Okay, so you guys can see here the Python 3.7 from August of 17, 2020. And we're going to download this file, which is the x86-64 executable installer. There's also a web installer, but I recommend you guys to download the basic. We're gonna actually see 25 megabytes. So we're gonna download that real quick. Okay, now that we have downloaded the file, we're gonna go to downloads. You guys can see. So this is the file that we're gonna execute. You guys can see pretty much the version. You need to pay attention to a few details. So it does need to have this EMD 64, which is the 60-bit version. Okay, let's execute it. It's gonna show this dialog. A very important thing to note is that you guys need to check mark this add Python 3.7 to path, because if you don't do this, Python will not be added to your environment variables, which means that you won't be able to access Python by the terminal or the command line. So we're gonna check mark this. Also, in the customized installation, you guys could actually check mark this once. This download debug symbols actually does improve a little bit of performance. Okay, so you guys can click install now, and we're gonna run now the installation process. So the installation process is fairly quick, depending on which kind of system you're running. But the cool thing about Python is that to have access to the runtime is actually pretty easy. Actually, some Linux distributions already come with Python. It might be the case that in the future, Windows will ship with Python installed, since it's pretty small file to have installed on the system. Okay, so we installed Python. Let's just open up the command prompt, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys, if you type Python here, it should enter the Python terminal. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna increase the font so we can see more easily. Put it 36 here. So guys, if you guys type Python, you're gonna see this, which is the Python interactive environment. If I type 5 times 5, I'm gonna see 25. So we successfully install Python on this computer. So if you guys don't see this as a recognized command, means that you guys probably forgot to add Python to path, which sometimes happens. And you could try to install Python again by doing that. Okay. So this was the video, guys. Hope you guys find this video helpful. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button or subscribe if you want to see more videos on this channel. Okay. So this was the video. See you guys in the next one.